What if the nation that defied the gods was doomed not by their own hubris alone, but by a cosmic retribution, a punishment so severe that its memory has been erased from the annals of time? Today we explore the shrouded mystery of Khaenri'ah, a once mighty civilization whose tragic downfall still echoes through Teyvat. Join us as we unravel the secrets behind the fall of this lost empire and question what truly caused its extinction. Before the Archons reigned, and before Celestia cast its divine light over Teyvat, there existed a realm that thrived in defiance of heavenly order, a nation known as Khaenri'ah. Unlike the blessed lands that owe their prosperity to the gods, Khaenri'ah was born of human ingenuity and raw ambition. Yet, for all its greatness, its fate was sealed by an event so catastrophic that even the legends dare not speak its full truth. In this episode, we delve deep into the lore, theories, and dark secrets that surround the fall of Khaenri'ah, a story of brilliance, betrayal, and an eternal curse. Long before the nations of Mondstadt, Liyue, or Inazuma came under the watchful eyes of their respective archons, Khaenri'ah stood apart, a beacon of human achievement, untainted by the divine. Historians whisper that its people were exceptional, masters of both technology and magic. Their culture flourished on ideals of progress and self-reliance. Unbound by the celestial mandate that blessed other nations, Khaenri'ah embraced the raw power of mortal ambition. In the heart of their society, art, science, and warfare coexisted in a delicate balance. The architects of Khaenri'ah designed sprawling cities, constructed wonders that rivaled the greatest monuments of Teyvat, and delved into arcane secrets that even the gods feared. Their independence was their pride and their greatest vulnerability. For while they shunned the divine, they unknowingly forged a path toward inevitable retribution. Some ancient scrolls, though now fragmented and forbidden, hint that the people of Khaenri'ah possessed a knowledge that bordered on the heretical. They questioned the very nature of Celestia and the gods. In a world where faith was power, their godless stance set them on a collision course with the divine order. Was their fall destined simply because they refused to bow, or was there a darker force at work behind the scenes? Every civilization carries its seed of downfall, and for Khaenri'ah that seed was sown in an event known only as the cataclysm. In the scattered remnants of lore and whispered legends, the cataclysm is depicted as an apocalyptic fury, a sudden, all-consuming burst of elemental might that obliterated a once glorious empire. Imagine a night where the heavens seemed to weep fire, where the very earth trembled under an onslaught of infernal energy. The chronicles describe skies turned blood red, cities incinerated in a blaze that no mortal hand could control. This was not a mere natural disaster. It was as if the gods themselves had unleashed their wrath. Yet the official records of Teyvat offer no clear answer. Were the divine forces punishing Khaenri'ah for its defiance, or did the empire's own secrets, its experiments with forbidden magics and reckless technologies, trigger a chain reaction of devastation? One prominent theory suggests that the catastrophic event was a direct consequence of Khaenri'ah's meddling with powers beyond mortal comprehension. In their hubris, the architects of Khaenri'ah may have attempted to harness energies that belonged solely to the gods, sparking an uncontrollable reaction. As the energies fused and spiraled out of control, the very fabric of reality was torn asunder, unleashing a torrent of pyro-like fury that consumed cities, people, and memories alike. Another school of thought argues that the fall was not entirely self-inflicted. Some believe that Celestia, threatened by the unbridled ambition and knowledge of Khaenri'ah, intervened with divine might. In this view, the cataclysm was a deliberate act of cosmic retribution, a punishment meted out by the gods to reassert their supremacy. Whether born of mortal error or divine vengeance, the result was the same: an empire wiped from the face of the world, its survivors cursed and scattered. The devastation of Khaenri'ah did not simply end with the obliteration of its cities. For those few who survived, the fall came with an eternal curse, a bitter legacy that has shaped the fate of many in Teyvat. These survivors are said to bear marks of the catastrophe, a deep-seated malediction that manifests in both body and soul, a constant reminder of a past that refuses to die. Legends tell of individuals wandering the lands, haunted by visions of their lost home and burdened by an inexplicable sense of otherness. They are the cursed remnants of Khaenri'ah, shunned by both the gods and mortal societies alike. One such figure is Dainsleif, whose very existence challenges the accepted narrative of Khaenri'ah's downfall. His enigmatic presence and tragic fate have led many to wonder, do the scars of Khaenri'ah lie not only in its ruins, but also in the souls of its forsaken progeny? This curse is more than mere misfortune. It is a metaphysical wound that seems to bleed into the present. It is whispered that the very blood of Khaenri'ah carries the potential for untold power, yet it is cursed to bring despair and ruin. Those who bear this legacy are often seen as the harbingers of change, a duality of promise and peril. Their connection to the lost nation makes them both feared and revered, destined to play roles in events that could reshape Teyvat itself. Survivors of the fall became wandering nomads, their stories obscured by time and tragedy. Some were absorbed into the secretive Abyss Order, while others were hunted by agents of Celestia, desperate to erase any trace of the godless empire. In the ruins of Khaenri'ah, hidden temples and scorched libraries still whisper fragments of knowledge, hinting at secrets too dangerous for the light of day. The true cause behind the fall of Khaenri'ah remains one of the most fiercely debated mysteries in Genshin Impact lore. Scholars and adventurers alike pore over ancient texts, decipher cryptic carvings in forgotten ruins, and piece together disparate clues that have survived the centuries. Here we explore some of the most compelling theories. Theory 1. The price of forbidden knowledge. In this scenario, Khaenri'ah's downfall was a direct result of its own relentless pursuit of power. By delving into arcane secrets and experimenting with energies reserved for the divine, the people of Khaenri'ah may have unwittingly triggered a catastrophic reaction. This theory paints the fall as a tragic byproduct of mortal ambition, a cautionary tale of hubris and the dire consequences of overreaching. It suggests that the cataclysm was an unavoidable backlash, a cosmic check against the misuse of forbidden knowledge. Theory 2. Divine retribution from Celestia. Another prevalent theory is that the gods, threatened by the independence and unchecked progress of Khaenri'ah, decided to intervene. In this view, the cataclysm was not a mere accident, but a deliberate act of divine punishment. Celestia, representing the established order of Teyvat, could not tolerate a nation that defied its authority. The fall of Khaenri'ah then becomes a grim testament to the might of the gods, a reminder that no mortal, regardless of ambition or ingenuity, can escape the shadow of divine retribution. Theory 3. A sinister pact and the curse of the abyss. Some whispers in the darker corners of Teyvat hint at even more nefarious forces at play. According to this theory, Khaenri'ah may have made a pact with entities from the abyss, a bargain struck in desperation, or arrogance. In exchange for forbidden power, the nation would have to pay a terrible price. When the terms of this unholy alliance came due, the resulting catastrophe not only destroyed the empire, but also cursed its survivors with a lingering connection to the abyss. This theory, blending elements of cosmic horror with tragic fate, offers an explanation for the enduring curse that marks the blood of Khaenri'ah. Each theory, while distinct, points to a central truth. The fall of Khaenri'ah was no ordinary disaster. It was an event woven from threads of ambition, defiance, and a power so immense that it forever altered the balance of Teyvat. The clues left behind in ruined cities and cryptic inscriptions invite us to question the official narrative and seek out the hidden truths that lie beneath the surface. Even though Khaenri'ah is no more, its legacy continues to influence the present in mysterious ways. Scattered across Teyvat are remnants of its once great civilization, forgotten relics, hidden ruins, and cryptic symbols that hint at a time when mortals dared to challenge the gods. These echoes are not merely historical artifacts, they are active agents in the ongoing struggle between divine order and human aspiration. Modern-day tensions in Teyvat often reflect the ancient conflicts that led to Khaenri'ah's downfall. The nation's cursed survivors, though few, wander the lands as living reminders of a forbidden past. Their existence fuels debate among scholars, stokes the ambitions of secret societies, and even influences the politics of powerful factions. Some say that understanding Khaenri'ah's fall is key to unlocking future events, a prophecy that the cycle of destruction and rebirth will one day repeat itself. For many, the fall of Khaenri'ah remains a cautionary tale. It serves as a stark reminder of the price of unchecked ambition and the perils of defying divine will. But it also ignites hope among those who believe that the lost knowledge of Khaenri'ah could one day lead to a renaissance, a rebirth of wisdom, power, and a new understanding of the cosmos. In the ruins, amid the shattered monuments and scorched memories, there may yet lie the keys to a future where humanity can reclaim its lost glory without courting the wrath of the gods. The story of Khaenri'ah's fall is as much a myth as it is a mystery. A tale passed down in fragments, shrouded by the passage of time and the deliberate erasure of a dark chapter in Teyvat's history. It is a narrative filled with paradoxes, a nation celebrated for its brilliance yet condemned for its defiance, a cataclysm that was both an end and a beginning, a legacy of cursed survivors whose fates remain intertwined with the destiny of the world. As we piece together the lore from ancient texts, ruined temples, and whispered rumors, one truth emerges. The fall of Khaenri'ah is not just a story of destruction, it is a mirror reflecting the eternal struggle between mortal ambition and divine order. It challenges us to ask uncomfortable questions about power, hubris, and the cost of progress. And even now, centuries later, its echoes reverberate through the actions of characters, the mysteries hidden in plain sight, and the ever-present tension between what is known and what remains forever lost. In a world where history is written by the victors, and the divine control what remains visible, the legacy of Khaenri'ah endures in secret. It is a legacy that invites us to look beyond the surface of official narratives, to search for the hidden truths buried beneath layers of myth and suppression. Perhaps one day, the full story of Khaenri'ah will be revealed, a truth that could reshape our understanding of Teyvat, its gods, and the price of mortal defiance. Now, we turn the question over to you. What do you believe truly caused the fall of Khaenri'ah? Was it the unchecked ambition of a proud civilization, the wrath of gods who could not tolerate defiance, or a sinister bargain with forces from beyond? Let me know in the comment section below. Until next time. Ciao!